Hello, all you viewers. This is Ben C, and today I am going to be sort of review slash update for my collection on my excuse me, my new Electrolux and sort of the one I've had for a little bit longer, which doesn't at the moment work. So yeah, for now, let's focus on this one. This one, you might be able to tell a little bit that the plastic, a lot of the plastic right here, which is sort of yellowed over time, doesn't match the bottom piece. That is normal. It's definitely, the last time it was serviced was the year that I was born, 2003. So, by Eris Company, that's the previous owner, I think, that's down there on that I'm covering up. Eris Electrolux, they are genuine Electrolux. The vacuums that say Electrolux in the stores, like Walmart, Target, those kind of stores, they are not actual Electrolux. They're sort of borrowing the name. They are made by Electrolux, but they're not actually Electrolux. The best way I can explain it is basically Electrolux and Eris Company split after I don't know exactly what happened, but they split. But there was a divide, and so Eris is sort of like loaning Electrolux the rights to use the name. But this is an Electrolux Ultralux, and then this is an Electrolux Ambassador 3, I think, the third or whatever. But yeah, it's got the butterfly tool. Which is basically, I actually had this tool. I had received it for this unit, but it matches. I think it goes to this unit, or it's supposed to go to this kind of a unit, the same sort of system. But it's a butterfly. It's a multi-tool basically. Dusting brush for one, and then you flip out the wings, and it becomes an upholstery tool. And what's unique is that, say that you vacuum in the couch or whatever, or your love seat or sofa, whatever you call it, whatever you call your furniture, living room furniture that you sit on, you can take one wing and fold it down so you can get like the edge. And I think that's a very neat idea. And when you are using it as like an upholstery tool, you basically stick the extension wand or the hose end into here. If you're using it as a dusting brush, it's the opposite way, and you have to fold in the wings. This is one of the better multi-tools. I think this is one of the only good ones, really, this kind of tool. But yeah, this came with basically a lifetime supply of Electrolux C-Tank style bags. 37, and then I had a set of EnviroCare technology bags, which there was a total of 12. Over time I used them, but right now there's a total of 9 in here, and then one of these in here. So in total, if you're counting all the bags in general, I have 48. No, 47. Sorry, because with just these bags, just the bags alone, there's 46. So 47 if you count this one. This one has a second post motor filter. I don't know about this unit. I don't think there is, but I'll have to dig up info on this one. This is still new to me. This one, the cord rewind, when I first got it, was a bit odd. It was filthy. I mean, there was so much carbon dust that it took like an hour to clean just this piece fully, or to what it is now. The rust was so bad that it sort of stained the plastic. I still gotta sort of try to remove the last little bit of, sorry, my finger was in the way of the lens, last little bit of rust stain without removing the print. The cord rewind, originally it would only pull in the cord to, it would only take the cord into about that far, I think. And so I had to open it up, rewind the metal band that is sort of like, it's basically, there's a metal band in the cord rewind that makes it rewind. It's still a little finicky, but it's much better than not going in at all. And of course it's going to make a liar out of me. There we go. So yeah, it did not come with this. I had this already, this tool. It also came with the hard floor and carpet tool, or hard floor and rug tool. It came with the hose. It came with a fairly good extension wand that also is over a foot long. It's a nice one that gets in the nooks and crannies, deep down in there. Excuse me. I had the tool caddy for a while. It also came with two stainless steel extension wands, extension wands for basically reaching everywhere. The hose has a scary, ridiculous kind of crimp in it. It still works with the power. The power nozzle connection still works, so that's good. Yeah, this thing looks a lot better than when I first got it. I paid $15 for it. 15, not 50. 15, not 50. There are still some things I need to get. I'm planning on putting in removing all of the old paint and putting new paint on, such as like right here. I'm gonna have to find in same color paint. Remove all the old paint because you can see the rust. This is so old. This was serviced. Yeah, I already went into that. The body itself is metal. This is sort of like a plastic. It actually has, obviously, suction, and it's suction, but I need to replace some parts on it. But yeah, it's also got the suction control. It's got a bag check indicator light. The only thing, I think it only comes on when there's no bag in it, and it won't turn on without a bag. There's a safety switch that needs to be pressed in order to have the unit run, and it's a safety feature basically. So you have to have a bag in it to run it, and the motor I think the bearings and the motor needs to be cleaned up a bit. I need to repack the bearings, but for now I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. The wheels are much cleaner looking. Basically, I cleaned it up. I'm confused on how this didn't yellow. Maybe it's a different type of plastic. I'm not sure, or maybe it just never was hit by sun and light, UV, whatever. But this is the blower. This is the exhaust port. You can actually take the hose and put it in here, and it will allow you to basically remove any clogs, use it as a leaf blower. And they actually, I think some of them, like if you get an in-home demonstration, I think they might even actually show or like suggest that. But yeah, you can stick the hose in to that port and it will blow. on-off switch. Focus, thank you. Here's the hose. Okay, let me just, that is not electric, that's just clear plastic pegs sort of in here, and then there's a bar that with red strips that, you know, came with 37 bags, a lifetime supply. Two stainless steel, I think, extension wands. Now, getting to this thing, I love these ones, for especially if you don't want to use a massive power nozzle. You can basically use these if you have one. This, you're able to, this is, right now I have it on carpet, the carpet mode, which basically the only, this is, how do I explain this? Basically, you use it while it's in this position. The bristles are up. This is the hard surface side, like for like hard floors and tile, whatever, laminate. Right now it's set so that way the suction comes into here, comes in here and then into the hose and into the unit. In order to change it to hard floor, you have to press these two metal clips and then switch it over so that way this piece, this open end, is facing the other way, and the closed end, you want to make sure it's clicked in, and then you basically have the hard floor tool. So these are this is, especially this kind, this is not, I would never recommend this for pet hair, but it's good for like, just like, you know, somebody spilt Cheerios, whatever, you know, something like that. Or, well, more like just kind of no pet hair, really. It's, but definitely not for pet owners. The hose, it's a different connection style than this one's hose, though I'm curious, though. I wonder if it would work, but yeah. This does have the power takeoff socket for the power nozzle, so and it does still work. The power nozzle power supply works, and it turns on. It's a bit creaky. I need to repack the bearings. I think I said that. So yeah, that's it for this video. Expect another video on the Electrolux Ambassador. I'll continue the Electrolux that I have, these two. I'll sort of continue off from that to this. And yeah, thanks for watching. Share, like, and subscribe, please. And in the comments, please don't put anything inappropriate or whatever, and only constructive criticism. Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.